How you guys doing? Okay, today I'm going to show you how to change the horn for the X5 BMW. How to change the horn. So what I did is I went to the local AutoZone. I purchased the horn. It's called Volo. It's supposed to be a nice loud horn. I decided to go with the air horn because I think it's a little bit, for a X5, I think, it should be a better, louder noise. So I got that. But before we start anything, I want you to, it's important to go over some of the safety. The most important thing, of course, is that when you get a package, when you open it, it comes with a list of instructions. So you gotta read it. It's both English and Spanish. Read it twice if you need to. Check the equipment, make sure that they are not damaged or anything. And then, more importantly, before you start any project, you have to check to make sure you have everything. So I have the electrical tape, some extra wiring, goggles, safety is important. A pair of scissors. I'm gonna use, instead of just using electrical tape, I'm gonna solder it. And of course, gloves, because, I want to keep it nice and clean. I would prefer to use, although I have the hydraulic lift, I prefer to use the BMW issued because it fits better and it's a little bit more stable. And this is the hydraulic pump. Sometimes doesn't, I don't trust it. Sometimes if this thing is not closed properly, it could leak out air, so it could be dangerous. All right. So anyway, so the first thing you do is you read the instructions, get everything ready, and then then you start to work. The problem with this, or the challenge with the BMW, is that the horns are not located inside the hood. They're actually outside in the bumper, and there's two of them. So they're located on the driver's side behind this. So we have two options. You can either remove the bumper, which I think it's going to be a little bit challenging, a little bit takes too long, or the other option is to go through the wheel, and that's why I have the lift and everything in here ready. Okay, so we're going to remove the tire, and then we're going to remove, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may just have to remove 4 screws over in the panel. Push this out. Hopefully you'll have access to the horn. Remove the old one and just put the new one in. All right. Okay. Now before we start, we have to disconnect the electrical. Okay. So the electrical, the fuse is located in the glove compartment. We gotta open it. Just back in access. One here. One over here. Opens up. You can see it's number 10, 15 amp. So you locate it and you remove the fuse, so this way there's no electrical shortage. Okay. So as per instructions, I've installed the compressor and the two horns as shown. Now, of course, I didn't mount it yet because I just tested it to make sure it works. Just like it's important to make sure that these connections are secure. What I did is I took about I just took about a 1/4 of an inch out of it, so you can see right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder this, and this. All right? Yeah. All right. All right. That's it. All right. So I soldered it. So this way, you don't want to use tape or connecting, because the connecting clips, because if anything happens, then you have to take out the wheel again, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so this is where the semi-professionalism comes in. Semi. I didn't have enough space to mount it, so what I did is I just closed this and I tightened it with an extra wire. The most important, like I said, is make sure you have your positives and negatives. Test the horn, make sure it works before you close it. And so we did that. Now I'm just going to close the flap. Oops. Close the flap and just put the screws in, put back the wheel, and that should be good to go. One thing I may have forgot to mention earlier was that in the front, when you have the 4 screws, under the car you also have to open these 2 screws, so it makes it easier to remove this whole bumper place. Okay, not the bumper, but the what we call the water guard or the water shield. All right. So this is 1, 2 over here, and 4 in the front. Okay, that's this 4. All right. Okay, so the last part is to, of course, put the key in, put it in on position, and test it out. Oh God, that doesn't sound right. Oh well, that's how you change the horn. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, take care guys.